We're heading into the holiday season. It is a time for giving, but also a time when many New Jersey families are feeling more strain than ever before with rising costs and housing pressures, and of course, uncertainty around SNAP benefits, which we're going through with the federal government shutdown right now. The Salvation Army, though, as always, they step up to meet growing needs across the state. They never shut down. They don't have that luxury because they help people in need all the time. Heather Green is the Senior Director of Community Engagement for the Salvation Army New Jersey Division. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Ken.
I say all the time, anytime I have any member of your organization on, that when God created the heavens, I know it's come on, stop with the hyperbole, Ken. When God created the heavens, he put a whole section aside for the wonderful ministers of the Salvation Army. Your people, your volunteers are sent from heaven. I'm convinced you're angels dressed as humans, just for the incredible dedication that you all have. Talk about, please, first of all, good morning. Nice to have you. And talk about the level of need that you're seeing right now across New Jersey, please.
Thank you, Ken. Yes, so we have 27 physical Salvation Army church and community centers and an additional 66 service units. So we're uniquely suited to see an increase in need, given that we serve every zip code in the state. We've certainly seen more folks coming to us for food assistance, whether that's through our food pantries. We have 25 of those. More than half are choice pantries or our soup kitchens or our mobile feeding. And the need is so great that we need our partners and our local community members to help us meet it.
And when you say choice centers, they get to go in and shop basically, right? Pick the foods that they need for their family and have the dignity of feeling like they're still taking care and picking out the foods. Not that I'm sure not that anyone is not grateful to get any food, but you give them a little that little extra notch of dignity to make them feel good about getting food for their families. Again, more empathy and love coming from you folks at Salvation Army. When you get this kind of increased demand and need, though, what does that do to the very limited and strained budgets that you have to deal with?
So last year alone, we were actually able to provide over 6 million meals through those food pantries and soup kitchens and those mobile feeding units. And everyone is tapped right now, and everyone is trying their best to meet this need. And if we're able to do that together and to pool our resources, just think of how many more folks that we can come alongside and provide something so simple as a meal or a box of food. So we are absolutely calling on the community and folks who are watching this show certainly can to visit us at salvationarmynj.org/share hope so that we can turn those dollars into meals into the communities that we are serving.
Can people also come and bring canned goods to you folks? I mean, I go to the Salvation Army in Patterson. That's the one I've gone to over the years and right in downtown, and I bring them clothing all the time. I've gone up and down in clothes. I brought sacks of clothes that still had the tags on them because of my weight loss and gain. I'm like, I know good people who could use this, and they're so grateful and welcoming when I go there. But can you bring boxes of canned foods as well?
We will never turn away food donations. I will say that financial donations are the best just because we can turn that into an actual met need. For example, we like to ask folks, what kind of food do you want to eat? And that's the purpose of the choice pantry. So we can stock that with things that are culturally appropriate, or we'll meet someone's dietary needs. Perhaps someone is diabetic that comes to visit us. So financial contributions are best. However, we're always happy to take food donations, but think of things that you would want to eat, right? Don't grab the can from your cabinet of something that you would never eat. We want to serve folks with our best and not just our leftovers.
Yeah, I love to say when I go shopping, when I go food shopping, especially we always do it around holiday time. You need it year round. But when I go shopping, whatever I'm buying for myself at that moment for a yummy recipe, that I just buy a couple extra cans, and that's how I donate. And by the way, don't leave the cans on your shelf for a year. Donate them immediately so that they are fresh because cans do go bad after time. But yeah, the easiest way is definitely to make a financial donation. If you're going to give a gift of somebody like a needless useless gift. Don't do that. Give $25, give $50 to the Salvation Army instead, and send the person a donation mention. Say I donated $50 to the Salvation Army in your name, And what a beautiful gift that is, right? To make somebody feel good, especially around the holiday time.
Absolutely. We love to come alongside our neighbors, the folks that we're in the community serving. We don't want to just serve to them, we want to serve with them. So anything that anyone can do to help, again, that's salvationarmynj.org/share hope. That goes right back into the community that you donate from, which is a really neat thing.
And Heather, now beyond donating, what are some other ways that New Jersey residents can help out? Can they volunteer, organize some drives, even just spread awareness on their websites and social media? Kids love their social media. Why not a little hashtag Salvation Army, right?
We would love folks to donate. We often say that our volunteers like donate their time, not just their resources, right? Our volunteers are the army behind the army. That is how we are able to meet the need in all the zip codes in New Jersey. We can't do that with just us. We have to have folks that come alongside and believe in our mission with us to serve folks who are in need. So salvationarmynj.org also is the best place to start if they want to come volunteer alongside us. We would love to see you. But if folks want to use their social media channels or other websites, they can host an online red kettle, those iconic red kettles at Christmas time where you hear the bells or the musicians. You can do that online and have a little competition amongst your friends to see who can raise the most so that we can maximize those dollars and help those in need.
I love the kettles out there with the bells. It just reminds you. It takes you back to a time of yore, if you will, to years ago. I mean, that takes you back 200 years, 150 years, back when I was born, 150 years ago. Every time you come out of the market, you know you got a few extra bucks in your pocket. And by the way, for those who come out of the market and say, "Well, I do everything electronically now," that's why you can go to the website. You can make a donation, right? And it's just very, very easy to go to the Salvation Army website. So with just the minute or so we have left, Heather, why don't you just give everybody that website again for folks to make a donation?
Absolutely. salvationarmynj.org/share hope.
There you go. salvationarmynj.org/share hope. Easy to remember. Heather Green, Senior Director of Community Engagement for the Salvation Army New Jersey Division. Again, I spoke to Heaven just now, and they said that there is a section just for Salvation Army volunteers and workers. You are all sent from heaven. I believe it. And that's no joke. We love you, and we could not be the New Jersey that we are without you. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you so much, Ken.